Hey everyone, today is Sunday, July 16th. Today marks 1 week that we've been in Nairobi. We have done a lot of things. Many of you are following us in our newsletter, and we're super thankful for the prayers, for the encouragement, for the text messages, for the emails, the video calls. We're just super thankful for you guys. Many of you have requested kind of a video of some kind on what it's like where we are, and so what I'm going to try and do today is make a video, put it on our YouTube channel that kind of gives an overview of where we are, what it's like here in Nairobi, what our little area is like where we're staying for the next couple of weeks, and put that together for you guys. This is my first time doing this, so all of the editing will probably at a minimum, and so bear with me on that. So me and my sidekick here, we are going up to the Galleria. It's like a mall, to get a couple things, and so we'll give you a look at what it's like outside of our gates, and then when we come back I'll give you a tour of the conference center here that we're staying. Okay, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're outside of the conference center area, and we're going to catch a Boda Boda, which is a little motorbike, and it's going to take us up to the Galleria. And so that's what we're going to try and do here, and yeah, bring you guys along for the ride. All right, here comes one, Camdyn. So this first guy that we get, he comes over and he doesn't speak very good English, and he recognizes that we're American, and yeah, he tries to get us. And wave him down. Go to the Galleria.
Where?
The Carrefour.
You know there?
Carrefour.
No, I'm not knowing. What about you know there?
I know how to get there.
Yes.
How much?
500.
What? No.
You have how much?
No.
You have how much?
Come on. Yeah, so a good price for the distance of what we're going should be anywhere between 100 and 200 shillings. The exchange rate right now is pretty good. So 100 shillings is about 50 cents. And so it should cost about 200 shillings to get to the Galleria where we're trying to go. So he was trying to charge us 2.5 times what it should have cost. Carrefour, go there. The Galleria.
Yes.
How much?
150.
Yes, sir. Okay, so you see this guy is only charging us 150 shillings, and the other guy was trying to charge us 500 shillings. So the next few minutes is just us driving on the road towards the Galleria. So if you want to just skip ahead, you can go to the 7-minute 51-second mark, and that's where we pull up to the Galleria, and you can see a little bit of what's going on there. Nothing truly exciting happens here, but on the way back it gets pretty cool. There's Bo and Mim. See him? That's Debbie and her daughter.
Hi, Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie.
Yep.
Camdyn. Camdyn. What's yours? What's yours?
Like this one. Thank you.
Hey, good job.
Good job.
Asante sana. Come on. Hi, buddy.
I'm Zuri sana.
We're just gonna walk through it first, okay?
No lunch.
Oh man. Oh, you're good. You're good.
No lunch, man.
Hi, buddy. Jumbo.
Good to see you.
You too. Jumbo. Keep going. Jumbo. Okay, so the first thing we had to do is we had to go into this Safaricom store. And that's where we get our SIM card so that we can actually use our phones while we're here. So this is like AT&T or Verizon or something like that. So we went in there, and here's what it looks like. It's just basically like a mall. And we're gonna go into this store down here at the end that is like a Walgreens of some kind and get a few things for the rest of this week. So this is kind of basically where we're at right now. Okay, so first off, that person in blue there is a security guard, and they are carrying a machine gun. And that right there is the main entrance with a metal detector and 4 other security guards. And so they do a really good job of keeping these main areas pretty safe and secure. As you can see, this mall, this galleria, and the area where we are is very nice and very, you know, like a normal mall would be back home in the States. And so, second off, this store that we're walking into, I was wrong. It's not like a Walgreens. It's more along the lines of a Publix. Now, I'm fast forwarding a little bit just to kind of, you know, speed some things up so that we aren't here forever. I'm going up this escalator, me and Camdyn are. It's 2 floors. You can put your buggy on this thing and the wheels lock. So that's kind of a cool thing. And you can get just about anything here. You've got a small area of clothes of some kind. You've got, you know, soups and chips and drinks and pasta, water, you know, just about anything that you could find in Publix. Now, don't think Publix brand stuff. You know, it's definitely African brand stuff, but for the most part, you know, think Publix or Kroger. Now over here, we're gonna walk through like the produce section and the meat section, and you'll see a few things that look maybe a little bit different than what you're used to. Okay, I know you probably couldn't read all of those things, but they had duck and obviously chicken, lamb, goat, pork, beef, turkey, and a few other chopped up things there in the meat section. Definitely doesn't look like the meat that you would get at Publix, but you can get it, and I'm sure it tastes pretty good. Yep. Gino lako ni nani?
Ivan Sabudi.
Ivan?
Ivan.
Ivans.
Yeah.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Rusty.
Oh.
Mini Rusty.
Oh, you are Rusty?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
That was how.
Yeah.
Okay, so as promised, on this ride back to our conference center, we had a pretty cool run-in with a massive pack of baboons. I don't know if they're called a pack or if there's a special word for it. I don't know. But there was about 40 of them, maybe more. And so here in about 15 seconds we'll see our first baboon. And as you'll see, I get a little bit kind of jerky with the GoPro, and so I'll do better next time. So I apologize for the back and forth. So I first point out the first one. You can see them kind of over there. They're a little bit small, kind of hard to see, but don't worry. You'll get to see quite a few coming up. And so we get up here to where our turn is, and so this right over here where this white bus is coming, this white car is coming, that's where our turn should be. But I asked our driver to go a little bit further up because as you can see up in the distance, there's a lot of baboons.
Let's just drive that.
You're good. Okay, so here in a second, I put it on slow-mo just to be able to see it, see the baboons a little bit better. And so feel free to pause it and get you a good look at them. And like I said, I mean, that's a massive group of them, and they're just hanging out. And there was a few of them that were really big, just kind of hanging. There's one right over there on the other side of the road that's kind of sitting there. I mean, he's a good sized baboon. You understand?
Let's go a second and come back.
Yep, I want to see the baboons.
Yeah, you can take a photo.
Yeah, hey, I got it on my camera here.
Oh, I've seen it.
Hang on, just hang on. We're good. Yep. Asante sana. Okay, the rest of the ride back is relatively uneventful. So if you want to just skip ahead to the 19-minute and 26-second mark, feel free to do so. That's when we get back to the conference center and we get a tour of the place.
And sometimes I'm an engineer. You can just tell me to do some things like climbing. Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Asante sana. Habari Nixon. Yes, asante. So for the rest of the video, I'm just going to be walking around the campus so that you can see what our little conference center looks like. And so this gravel road that me and Camdyn are on right now, it goes around the entire campus. The campus is not that big. It's probably only 2.5, maybe 3 acres or so. On the left there, those big buildings you see, those are dorms for a local university. The stone wall is the wall for those dorms. Just on this side, you can see a wire fence that's running the length of the campus, and we'll be able to see a little bit better of that here in a bit. But that's going to be the exterior of ours. That building that we just saw on the right, that is the receptionist. And so this little breezeway right here is the breezeway that links all of these buildings together. And so on the left over there is the gravel drive, and then this building that we're coming to is just 2 conference rooms, the room on the left and the room on the right. We don't use the room on the left at all. There's another group here that's using that. And so this room that I'm going into now, this is going to be the conference room that we use. There are 39 adults and 25 kids here, not including staff. And so there's about 15 to 20 staff that are here to help with kids, to run the program. They bring in different folks from time to time to help So yeah, so we're back on the breezeway, going back towards the back of campus. Again, the gravel drive was over there on the left, and this little hangout area on the right is pretty cool. And it's where there's a volleyball net over there, and that's where we have our chai tea break, which is a Kenyan thing. They're actually setting it out now. That's that room that we just passed there. It's a small dining room that we don't use. It's used by the other group that's here. The area on the right is just an area that has some picnic tables that you can kind of hang out at, or eat at if you'd like. And again, over on the left is the gravel drive. Now, this is not an area that we would typically go to, but I just wanted to show you the other side of the campus. So if you remember, we were walking on the gravel drive when we came in, and so now we're on the other side. So the fence, the wire fence is on our right now, and in between these buildings, you can see they're actually growing a lot of the vegetables themselves here on the campus. And so there's all kinds of vegetables that are planted on both sides of this drain here. That building that is on my left right now, it's a small dorm building that we as a group are not using. This big building on the right is the main dorm building, and that is where we are staying for the most part. Now you'll see we're coming back up to the breezeway, and I'm going to show you that is the breezeway that we just came through. We just walked around that building B, and then I'm going to show you the gravel drive that we would have walked up over there on the right. So now we're going into the dorm room, the main dorm building. We walk in on the main floor. None of us are staying here. Some of the kids' rooms, while we're having our training and our classroom sessions, the kids come and they're on the main floor for their classes. This is the very back. That fence right there is the very back of the property. We're going downstairs, and this is where our main cafeteria is. This is where we will eat all of our meals. And this gentleman here that you see, his name is Tyron Albert. He's an awesome guy. We'll see him here in a second. So this is our main room there. These two staff workers are just cleaning up after lunch and getting us ready for dinner. Camdyn wanted to come and show Tyron a bracelet that he just got. Tyron is a Maasai. The Maasai tribe lives here in Kenya, and he was born in the Maasai tribe, which is about a 5.5-hour drive west from Nairobi. And Tyron is one of 13 kids, and he's the only one that has left the tribe, and he is at university getting his master's in hospitality. He's an awesome guy. Our family has really gotten to know him well. He's been super great. He's helping teach us some Swahili, and he's been awesome for our boys. Okay, so we're going back upstairs. Going to show you our room area. So this is the main floor that we just walked in. And so we are going up to the second or third, the third floor, which is where our two rooms are. We have two rooms. One room has 4 twin beds in it, and the other room has a king bed in it. The one that has the king bed in it, we don't really use to sleep in. It's just where I have some of my clothes, and I have a little desk area where I've got my computer set up at. So this is the king bed. This is on a Sunday afternoon, and so we're just kind of hanging out, nothing going on today, getting ready for dinner. I'm showing you here, the view is pretty cool. but it's also there's no AC units, and so the air, the breeze, is what cools the rooms. It's about anywhere from 55 to 65 degrees during the day, so it stays pretty comfortable. And then this is the other room that's got 4 twin beds in it. Now, Colton and Easton are napping, so I'm pretty slow going in and quiet while we're in there. It's been a long week. We start at 7:30 and we don't get done until we start at 7:30 in the morning and we don't get done until easily 7:30 in the evening. And so Easton and Colton needed a nap. Those things hanging from the ceiling there, those are mosquito nets. We don't need those right now because the bugs are not that bad at all. There's a few, but not too bad. So that's really the end of the little tour that we had. And so we really appreciate all the support, encouragement, prayers, phone calls, like I said. And we just want to let y'all know we love you guys, and we'll talk to y'all soon.